Hi, I'm Kate Bonner for the Water Cooler Diaries on KBTV Online. Thanks for joining. There must be some kind of a running theme here. I have now broadcast no fewer than 3 reports on various cutting-edge alarm clocks. The Clocky, the Glo Pillow, then just last week, the puzzle alarm clock. The question here is why? I have no trouble waking up. I hardly ever use an alarm clock. Right now, my alarm clock is my BlackBerry, which I toss underneath the comforter. If it wakes up before I do, I just hunt around to find it, and that wakes me up. It works for me. For better or for worse, I am the consummate morning person, and I have found it annoys non-morning people, particularly my brother, who was my best friend growing up and still is. I had to train myself not to talk, and it's difficult, but that's okay because we morning people secretly, we know we're superior. Just kidding. Anyway, whether or not you're a morning person or a night owl, it doesn't just determine when you start or end your workday. This predilection for night crawling or early morning jogs, known as your internal clock, may help to define your psychology as well. Professor Juan Francisco Diaz-Morales, a Spanish researcher, published a study in March of this year titled, quote, Morning and Evening Types, Exploring Their Personality Styles. In his work, Diaz-Morales found that our preference for engaging in activities early in the day shapes both our perceptions and our interactions. The author gave personality tests to 360 university students, whom he describes as a quote-unquote proper sample, noting that the circadian rhythms of students are, quote, not much under the influence of time schedules and social patterns. Why university students? Despite the occasional all-nighter, students presumably can follow their preferred sleep schedules and more easily than working adults can. Professor Diaz-Morales' results offer new evidence supporting what many experts have always believed, that morning and evening types think very differently. According to the study, early risers prefer to gather knowledge from concrete information, newspapers, email messages, articles published on the web, detailed phone conversations. They reach conclusions through logic and analysis. Night owls, however, are more imaginative and open to unconventional ideas, preferring the unknown and favoring intuitive leaps on their way to reaching conclusions. Morning and evening types diverge in their social behaviors as well. Morning people are more likely to be self-controlled and exhibit quote-unquote upstanding conduct. They respect authority, are more formal, and take greater pains to make a good impression. Early research also suggests that they are less likely to hold radical political opinions. Well, that's true with me anyway. As I mentioned, I'm the consummate morning person and there is nothing radical about me. Evening people, by contrast, are independent and non-conforming and more reluctant to listen to authority. In terms of my staff here at KBTV Online, this holds true. And let me give you 2 extreme examples. My webmaster, Jason Parsley, he's bright, independent, but in terms of conforming or listening to authority, he'd be more inclined to take direction from the UPS man than from me. He just ignores me, but he does a great job. Rachel, however, she's a morning type, reliable, analysis from concrete information, on time, well presented, clear thinking, great producer. The best producer I've ever had. I think the lesson here, the world needs both types. Thanks for joining today. I'm Kate Bonner for the Water Cooler Diaries on KBTV Online.